Hey guys, so real quick, I have to gather my cleavers for the second time because I gathered a bunch and I put them in the fridge after I washed them, and then I left them there without making tincture. So don't do that, okay? I always tell people that, and then sometimes it still ends up happening where you forage something, or you forage too much, or you didn't plan on your timing, like maybe a weekend's coming up and you're not going to be around, and then you end up wasting stuff. But gratefully, these are in a spot where it's abundant. They're not a rare plant, especially when I'm doing rare plants like the bloodroot the other day from my friend's house. I'm not gonna let that go to waste. But cleavers are everywhere right now. They're very abundant and common. So I'm back at my little cleaver spot that I gathered the last ones from, and I'm gonna show you again because I didn't even post the last video. So in my car right now, let's get out. And I will show you. So these are cleavers. Gallium aperine is for these guys. And these are them right here. So they look like this. They have a very, very square stem. They are velcro-y. Do you see that? They're sticking to me. And they grow in mats, they grow on hillsides. They grow in mats, kind of like a ground cover. So here we have purple dead nettle growing. We have the Veronica, the speedwell. Veronica, also known as speedwell. And then look, as I put my hand through here, look how these just grab. They grab me. So you can also find them kind of like you find stinging nettle. You're like, what was that? What just grabbed me? So it's cleavers. So cleavers have, like I said, a very square stem. They're very grabby. And then this leaf pattern, see how they arrange themselves around the stem? That's called whorled. WHORLD. Whorled leaf pattern around the stem. So, cleavers come out very early spring. And the reason you would want to collect cleavers is because they are phenomenal for your lymphatic system. So after winter, you're very stagnant and you haven't been moving around enough, and your blood is thicker naturally because of the cold. And when it gets hot, your blood kind of wants to thin out, and that's how you cool off better. That's why people in hot climates often eat spicy foods, because it is a natural blood thinner, and you want to thin your blood back out and get all those toxins pumping, help your circulation. So the lymphatic system actually doesn't have a circulatory system of its own. It needs to be kind of stimulated. So things like cleavers and chickweed is usually what I combine, along with things like mullein. The way that mullein thins out mucus, it can actually thin out the fluids in your lymphatic system. And then cleavers, calendula. So calendula, chickweed, and cleavers, the 3 C's. And then if you want to add the mullein in there, and there's other things too. There's red clover, and cayenne's a good one for the circulatory system, but specifically for stagnation in the lymph glands, the lymph system, and that's something you definitely want to take care of. And then things like sauna, dry brushing, and the rebounder, like a little mini trampoline. Those are all very, very, very good for the lymphatic system to get it pumping and going. So I'm gonna collect these. You can juice them. I have done that, but it's not delicious. But if you're a big juicer person, then you can come out here and gather enough. Look at all these. You can gather enough, definitely, to juice them. But I like to tincture them fresh. So I'm going to gather them, mix them with my calendula, with my chickweed, and that's probably it. I don't do a big formula because I want the cleavers to be the star in here. And I'm going to mix them together and make it into a tincture, and it's something I've been selling on my Etsy shop for over 10 years and using myself. So it's just time. So here I am. This is what we're going to do. We're in the Smoky Mountains of Gatlinburg right now, but these grow everywhere, so be looking. And I hope you guys are enjoying spring. Thanks for watching. Bye.